Hey, it's Mr. Peace. I'm here at Casita Center School in Vista, California, part of the Vista Unified School District, and just got to share my heart again with the AM/PM program, the after-school students and staff, on a brand new topic in my series, which was on citizenship at home, here at school, and in our community. And one of the first slides, the part of the presentation you see on the screen here, is how to be a good citizen, right? So I try to ask the students, what it means to be a good citizen. Some of them will say, following the rules, listening to instructions, not speaking when the speaker is speaking, but also just doing acts of kindness, right? Acts of love in and around, not just the school grounds here, but at home, in our neighborhood where we live, and trying to make this world an overall better place. And so I kind of broke it down into those three different sections, and knowing that at home, sometimes the best gift you can give someone, really anywhere in life, but especially at home, is our time. Right? Time is the most precious gift out there. We never get it back. And for me to, even spend a few seconds helping someone, whether it's a household chore, whether it's, helping a brother or sister with their homework, just doing something kind, giving a gift to someone, all of that matters, right? If we take it up a level with our classmates, our peers, our teachers here on site at the elementary, we have this opportunity each and every day to be a good citizen, right? And sometimes it's as simple as a smile, right? We talked about how it takes 14 muscles to smile, 72 to frown. But a smile can sometimes brighten someone's day, right? It can change their heart. It can make them feel better about themselves. And a lot of students that come up to me, they share their heart, and it breaks my heart that sometimes they're told that, I can't be friends with you anymore because of the color of your skin, or because this person said this about you, or because you look different, or the list goes on. And a lot of times we get those unfortunate negative qualities from our environment at home, but we always have a choice to be the mirror that reflects the love or that reflects the hate, if we choose to include and uplift, or if we choose to tear down. And hopefully we choose the former, right? Because this world needs a lot more kindness, and we can be the ones that start to provide that, right? And it's, again, not easy, but if we understand the impact of our actions, that in just a few seconds we can really build someone up, or conversely, we can really kind of break them down. We know that we want to be the people that we want to be remembered for. We talked about that in a past program about our legacy. And it starts with, each and every day just trying to do our best, right? Sometimes we fall short, we're human beings, but we still always have a choice, right? And so I really tried to hammer home the concept of, being passionate about something. If there's an injustice in this world, that, if there's something that kind of upsets you that you want to try to be the problem solver for, right? It's one thing to have that fire and that drive and use our gifts and talents and abilities to try and change things for the better. But then we have to consciously do it, right? We still have to choose to do it. It's one thing to be on fire for something, but then you still have the choice whether you act or you don't. And we talked about love, being like oranges, that, once we peel it, the smell starts to spread. It's hard to get off your hands sometimes for a couple of days after you wash them. And we want that to be the same as kindness, right? That we choose to spread it, that we go out there and we just one little act of love, little people being the change, ordinary people, right? Being the change and living out these huge acts of love can go a long ways, right? And that's really what this program was about, the citizenship piece, that yes, we can do things like planting a tree, or, helping our community, helping this earth, recycling, all those things are important. But it's also very important to have those heart-to-heart connections with each other, right? And to make an immediate impact in someone's life by how we choose to treat them. And that also starts by choosing to treat ourselves with love too, right? The point that I bring up in every assembly that's so important is that the fact that we're all miracles, right? With the lines on our hand, I trace mine here. We all have letter M, at least one on each hand. Sometimes that faint line connects. That M stands for miracle, upside down W is for worthy. That we always continue to choose to believe this. Once we do, we can go be that light to someone else's heart and continue to make that much needed difference for this planet. So thanks for touching my heart. It was great to see you all again. I'll be back again 2 more times this school year. Until then though, have a great next few months. Keep being those great citizens I know you can be. And as always, feel free to hit the subscribe button you'll see pop up on the screen. You can also check out this playlist below for some additional motivation, and feel free to visit my website by clicking on the peace sign symbol on your phone, tablet, wherever you're watching this video, to track my journey across this country as I continue to heal America's heart, one school at a time. Peace.